Hello there and welcome to Wizard101 Arc 2. This is episode 1. I believe this is how we're going to be titling these ones. I don't want to keep going up in number from 145, so we're just going to start over. And yeah, that's how we're going to title them from now on.
Hello there! I was wondering if you could be of some assistance. Can you come to my classroom in Ravenwood?
So we're gonna go home because that's the easiest way in this game to do things when it comes to going back to the commons area. I already did this daily assignment.
Hello? You've already completed today's assignment. Make sure to check back tomorrow.
So now I'm gonna go into the Wu district, or the Wu realm. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So now we're gonna talk to Ambrose about what to do next now that we've had Cyrus Drake compliment us. Well, he tried to hold back on it, but it seems like he couldn't. We proved ourselves, and now we are more respected across the spiral. As you can see, we have a lot of items from our time over there, so we'll have to drop them off at the bazaar.
Exciting news. Oh, exciting news indeed. Professor Maelstrom's efforts to enter the door to Celestia have met with success. Maelstrom has repaired Celestia's spiral key. Now we can go to that strange, star-lost world and learn of its fate. Here you go. For obvious reasons, you have more than earned this.
Headmaster Ambrose hands you a spiral key carved with astronomic symbols.
Oh, yes. There's a distress call from the Spiral Geographic Society trapped on Celestia. Do see if you can help them out. I have troubling news from Grizzleheim. It seems as if the cold day we've feared has come to pass. Your old friend in Grizzleheim, Bjorn Ironclaws, sends word that the ravens of the Coven have struck once again. Bjorn sent word to ask you to venture to Northgard in Grizzleheim and speak to him at once. Your instructors are aware you may miss some class time. There may be make-up work when this matter is complete.
Or we'll just never make up work and never do anything. Because it doesn't matter anyway, right? So since this is a one-day mount, we're only going to have them for a limited time. So we might as well use it while we have it. Don't need this. Wait, this can't be... It can't be auctioned off, I guess. So I'll just sell a bunch of stuff that I've gotten as drops. These aren't necessarily useless, but they're not useful either. Interesting. A jewel crafter table. I don't really care about jewel crafting that much. I'll buy one if I need it later. There are probably plenty of jewel crafting stations available. Got the stone rose from the stone rose collecting quest. And I have a lot in the way of plants. A lot of things. Oh, don't sell that. We might need that, too. We're not gonna get rid of things that seem like they'd be useful. So that won't be useful. Something like a scarab won't be useful. Power play's dumb. We're just gonna put everything in here that we have. So we're going to be prepared to get some star spells and sun spells. We will not be getting any moon spells. That's what we will be avoiding on this playthrough. I just don't care for morphing into another being for a few rounds, to be honest with you. Maybe for a death type. I don't know. But not for balance. Not for this one. Unless I decide that, hey, there's a benefit to it that I didn't think of before. I don't really care about this stuff, so I'm just selling it all. Either. Oh, I don't care for this either. So, yeah, so we have to go talk to Sergeant Muldoon. And he'll ask you to do Brisk Breeze Tower, and we're not going to do Brisk Breeze Tower yet. There's not even enough people online at this hour. At about 10 p.m. I doubt there's anybody.
I'm certain of two things. First, that there's terrible trouble afoot. Secondly, that you're just the wizard for the job. I've heard nothing but good things about you since you first came here, and this seems right up your alley. My superior, Lieutenant Culpepper, hasn't reported back since he went into Colossus Boulevard, and I'm worried about the fellow. I'd look myself, but I can't leave my post. Could you stroll over to Colossus Boulevard and ask the gate warden, Private O'Doyle, if he's seen Lieutenant Culpepper?
Maybe we should just check. We'll just check, and we'll see if there are 4 people that will join. If not, we'll just see it as... We'll just move on.
Hello there, young wizard. What can I do for you on this chilly day? What's that? Lieutenant Culpepper? Why, yes, I did see him come through here a few days ago. Well, he didn't say much to me. If you're looking for him, you might check with Mindy Pixie Crown down the street. She doesn't miss anything.
Lieutenant Culpepper? What a nice man. I saw him just the other day. He was on his way to speak with Kirby Longspear about something Kirby saw. I didn't see the lieutenant return this way, but I'm sure he took a different route home.
So now I have to go and talk to Kirby Longspear. We haven't done that in a while. Wait, this isn't the place. I guess I went to the wrong teleporter stone.
It's about time. I was wondering when they'd send someone else to take my report. Lieutenant Culpepper never got back to me. As I told him, undead are creeping around at night, scaring even the gobblers. I noticed some lights on in that old deserted castle right over there. I told the lieutenant, and he said he'd look into it. It's been a couple of days. I guess he didn't find anything. You might go check that castle out for yourself. It's pretty big. Maybe Culpepper got lost.
inside a tower. Well, let's see if people are actually willing to join up. We'll just leave that on. And I'll also be doing the 4 dungeons during the second arc as well. So that we have that to look forward to. That's strange. Because before you used to get a message that would direct you towards Celestia. What happened? Where's the quest line to do that? I guess there's no quest line then. He gave me the notification. I should be there. Okay, whatever. I guess we're gonna travel to Celestia. Apparently in a recording of some sort, Sir Plunkett, I believe, is the person that we have to find or track down. And Sir Plunkett discovers something in Celestia, and Baelstrom has gotten the portal open to Celestia. And Blad Raveneye has some dialogue that pertains to the mill, and using a final player, something like that, an old instrument to get a reading. And what they get is communication from Sir Plunkett, and this sends us to Celestia. I guess that's gone from the game now. I guess we just travel to Celestia. Now you can see Wizard City. You see Krakatopia. Looks like a floating area with pyramids that are very isolated. You can see Marleybone. It's weird. I don't know how the water flows out here and it manages to stay inside the world. But Marleybone is like an old age, like Britain, just English, United Kingdom, Great Britain area. We got Mushu, which Marleybonians call far off Mushu. I don't know why. Far away Mushu. I don't know. But the point is, these areas, it's an area with mountains. It's very Japanese, Chinese inspired area. We got Dragonspire, this big floating mountain, this volcano. And once the Dragon Titan was started to be awakened, and the Titan army attacked, the water eventually got phased out, so it turned to lava. And then we got the side world. The side worlds Wisteria and Grizzleheim. I guess I didn't notice this lava area over here, if that's what it is. And Wisteria has all these vines. It's supposed to be similar to to Paris in France. Even the architecture is similar. And then this is the Nordic region. So now Celestia, a lot of it takes place underground, but also takes place above ground in a lot of places too. So mostly you'll be traveling through tubes and other passageways, and you have a water breathing potion from Crab Alley, so you're able to swim no matter what. So yeah, so this is the world we're going to enter, Celestia. Let's go. Wow. And right on cue, somebody just decided to join. If we get invited to their, doesn't matter. If you'll notice, Edith Benchley, the lady with the binoculars that was constructing the area in Wizard City to update it, is here. So let's talk to Edith Benchley.
Oh, hello there. Did you get our distress call?
Yes, but the quest did not show up, apparently.
Our leader is Sir Thurston Plunkett, but he's disappeared. He went missing even before the crustaceans attacked. We found this place the long way by sailing our airship across the spiral in an attempt to reach ancient Los Celestia. Our airship is on the surface, and we've been building air-filled domes so we can explore the sunken ruins. Plunkett believes that if we restore the Grand Astrolabe, we can learn the Celestian schools of magic, stars, moon, and sun. The missing artifacts that power it are stored in the 3 astral galleries: the Stellarium, Lunarium, and Solarium.
Yep. As in star, Luna as in moon, and solar as in sun. Which is strange because the sun is considered a star. But that's neither here nor there.
We had almost deciphered the inscriptions on the major portal when the crustaceans attacked. The ways into each of those places, though, are through the gateway portals, and the portal stones were broken apart and taken. If you're here to help us, you should really go speak to Dalton Prescott in the promenade. He'll know what needs doing. The promenade is connected via one of the access tunnels leading to the survey camp. Dalton should be easy to spot. Prescott is the acting lead of the expedition until we get Sir Plunkett back. Be careful. There are strange things afoot in this place.
Yes. But instead of stopping, we're going to be collecting these side quests.
Good day to you. I am Ogden Peake, a fellow of letters. I recognize in you a kindred spirit, a student of esoteric matters. If I may be so bold, I can be of aid to you in your studies. But I must have assistance with my own work. Shall I elaborate? Since arriving in Celestia, I have been unable to focus upon my studies. I require a sandwich. Not just any sandwich will suffice. It must be from a certain maker of sandwiches in Marleybone, a fellow named Gordon Sumner. Please go to Mr. Sumner and procure a sandwich, one endearingly titled The Special, and then return here at once. I will happily reward you with some useful points for your training, if you get my drift. Make haste, I am quite hungry.
Alright, we'll get you your sandwich. Just shut up. No, but next, as you can see, there's all these different areas. There's the survey camp, which we'll be entering first. There's the Crustacean Empire and Science Center. There's the floating land, and then there's the Storm Ravine? Storm Ravine, yeah. So these are I think that's the order that we'll enter these places in.
You've been such a great help to me before. I was wondering if you could do your part once more helping the little ones. I got a bad feeling about this place, and when I heard that there was a family of lounge lizards making their home, I came a-running. Can you lend old Zeke a hand and round up a pack of lounge lizards? Poor little things are scattered all corners. Keep an eye out for them.
Perhaps you could help me if you've got the time to spare. I'm a journalist traveling with the expedition. It's my duty to chronicle the exploration and to provide information to my readers about what Celestia was like. To that end, I need to learn all I can about Celestian culture. The Celestian zodiac fascinates me. They left teaching devices around their city so that life was full of knowledge about the stars that guided them. Could you read the Celestian tomes of the Zodiac around the city and learn about them? Your help will be invaluable.
You've come to divine the secrets of the astral schools, have you? I've been puzzling over them since our arrival. There's much to know about the astral schools, so allow me to explain their nature, if you will. The Star School focuses on auras, similar to global spells, though they surround a single wizard at a time. The Moon School governs transformations. Transformations change you into new creatures with new spells and abilities. The Sun School spells are enchantments, powerful augments for your spells beyond any you've yet seen. Feel free to examine the stones behind me and see what astral spells are available to you. I'm sure there are further secrets to these schools. Morganth didn't lay siege to Celestia for no reason, after all.
Now, this is the first we hear the name Morganth, and Morganth is the enemy of Arc 2. And since this is the first mention, yeah, she is a conqueror that decided to destroy this area. Here's the first lounge lizard. So this one is inside the spiral chamber area and the start area. So let's turn that off because this can get pretty annoying. So, where do we start? We might want to start by getting this guy a sandwich. Actually, we're gonna go to these areas. Here's our Sun School trainer. We're gonna use one for strong and one for giant. Now, when we have strong and giant, we'll just attach it to one of our spells. And it will do more damage. What else? Star School, we have Fortify and Amplify. So I'm gonna spend on both. And for Moon Trainer, Polymorphs, I will not be going for the Polymorphs. To change into a different creature, that's just not something that I see is to my liking. And that will restructure my deck. And hopefully, eventually I can figure out how to structure it fully so that it's cohesive. But now I'm gonna go talk to Gordon Sumner in Regent Square. Because as with many worlds that start, they send you back to the previous worlds for some reason. This doesn't happen in Safari or other areas from, to my knowledge. It tends to happen a lot in the earlier areas.
What's this? The special? Is this a joke? Oh, goodness! I remember that Peak fellow. He somehow thought I was a regular cook and this is a regular snack shop. I would sell him a handful of pet snacks folded between some stale old bread heels to keep them dry. I'm fresh out of the things I used to put in those, though. If you can bring them to me, I'll make another sandwich for Peak. I used to put nettle root, medium fish, stinky cheese, and some golden squash in those bundles. Good luck finding those.
So now, it doesn't matter where you find these things, you just need to find them. And that's it. I'm not gonna complete this. I think it's a waste of time for now. But yeah, you can do that if you want. I think as you can see, I have 6 training points left. I'm going back to Celestia. And Thurston Plunkett is with his robotic sidekick, I guess. Clockwork, right next to him. Or Construct, I don't know what they call it, it depends. By the way, just a second. I'm recording a video. Not as good as the first one.